What the fuck is up, YouTube? How are you all doing today? I am bringing you a commentary with the AK5C Cobra sight and a suppressor. Nothing too special. I hope you enjoy the next generation of gaming, supposedly. I think the graphics on this game are beautiful, but let's put that conversation to rest. I want to talk about something super important to me, and I think you guys will feel the same way. And really, this is just a question. I'm going to be asking you a question. What do you believe in? What makes you tick? What really gets you through the day? And that's a really important conversation that I'd like to have with you guys. And you have all been so supportive and so awesome in the comment section that I think we could totally manage to do that. Now, I'm giving you an opportunity here to be a complete asshole and get banned. And that's fine, you can do that. Or you can step up to the plate, show your true colors, and let's all be nice to each other, treat it like it's our living room. You know, don't be an asshole, just be nice. And if someone wants to ask you about what you believe in, don't get defensive. The reason I'm asking you guys this, and don't worry, I'll show what I believe as well. God, I feel like we're all taking off our clothes right now. They're kind of sexy, but let's not lose focus. So, the reason I'm asking this is because I loathe small talk. I hate it. And you typically get that with family get-togethers, or, you know, people you might not know, or people that you're, you know, maybe you're just too sober, you know? I can't deal with it. I really like to talk to another human being and figure out what makes them tick. You know, I want to gain a different and better perspective about life, or about what they believe in, after I'm done talking to them. And I know you can't get that with everybody. I know, you know, sometimes you just go to the store and say, okay, hey, yeah, thanks for the gum. All right, cool, have a good day. Weather's great. But if I'm at a party and like I am fully focused in the moment, then I expect to get something out of it. If we're gonna have a conversation about the weather, then good fucking luck, man. I got better shit to do than talk about the weather. I have an app for that on my phone, motherfucker. I don't care. I don't need it. So I like to talk about ideas and get a new and cooler perspective about things. I'm completely open to the fact that the way I live life could potentially be totally wrong, but at the moment it feels right to me. So what do I believe in exactly? Well, I was raised a Christian, but I'm not Christian. I guess if I had to give myself a label, well, before I say that, before I spill the beans, let me talk to you guys about where I'm coming from. So when I was really young, and even today, I was raised a Christian, a Catholic, and we'd go to church, we'd do the whole 9 yards, but it never really resonated with me. And my parents were pretty spiritual. They probably had one leg in the water in the Eastern type religions. They weren't any particular type, but I guess Buddhist would be the closest thing I could liken them to without getting too personal on what they believe in. But I had that kind of duality going on. And I'd notice when I go to church, the priests, and not even the priests, but just some of the people there, man. Some of them were just complete assholes. And they were these heavy roller Christians, thought gay people were going to hell, blah, 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 blah. And they just didn't, I don't know, I can't get behind that. If you're going to be an asshole to another person because of what you believe in, then you deserve to be punched in the face. If your religion teaches you to hate another type of person, then I can't talk to you. But I'd also meet the same type of heavy roller Christians. I'd meet the same type of people who were just, you know, on that same level. You know, they thought gay people were going to hell, and so on and so forth. As devout as you could get, but they were some of the nicest people I'd ever meet. You know, if they had gay friends, even though they didn't believe what they were doing was right, they had gay friends. They're just incredibly generous and open-minded people, and I can't say enough about them. So, after going through those experiences, I just came to the point where I was like, okay, so it's really just a choice. I'm not going to develop into a particular type of person. It's going to be an operating system for my mind. And I don't know, I couldn't get behind the ideas and the crazy broad interpretations. I couldn't get behind it. And if you're a Christian, that's awesome. More power to you. But for me, it's not my thing. And I guess Buddhism started to appeal to me a little bit, but they have this whole, you know, you shouldn't have any type of material possession thing going on, and I can't get behind that either. But what's really interesting about Buddhism is that it's not a profit-based religion where you have this, hierarchy above you that you worship. It's one guy. A lot of people think that you pray to Buddha. You don't pray to Buddha. You don't pray to Buddha, from my understanding. He was just a regular guy who became enlightened, quote unquote, and he was trying to teach other people how to get there. And they believe in the idea that when you die, you become part of a collective consciousness or God. I don't like the word God, but you get what I'm saying. You become part of a whole entity. When Jesus said heaven is inside you, I can sign off on that. That sounds good to me. That resonates with me. And I tend to have a wide array of beliefs because I think that probably the quickest and deepest way to get to the truth is to look at the common threads behind every religion. If you were to put, Christianity on top of Buddhism, on top of Hinduism, what's going to shine through? What commonalities will shine through? And one thing that I've found that's very apparent, you take away the whole God side of things, what's religion really about? It's a way for your mind to operate. It's about love and loving your neighbor and forgiveness and just being cool with people. And that's it. And I think that's awesome. I love that. I'm not really, if you believe in the Greek gods, then maybe you belong in an asylum, but, whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever floats your boat. Also, there was a point in time where I got involved. I'm sure you guys heard of The Secret, the law of attraction. I got involved with that for a while, and I gotta tell you, some super powerful ideas in those teachings. But The Secret, I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, The Secret. The idea that you can manifest reality with your mind, that you think about something and then it just pops into existence for you. I dug pretty deeply into that, and I gotta say that the whole Secret movie, it's actually, you could say it's a marketing pamphlet for the law of attraction, but it's not. That's not real. That's bullshit. The idea that you can think about a car and then have it appear in your life and you don't need to do anything to get it, that's not the way it works. If I'm gonna think about a car, like let's say I really wanted a Ferrari, I really felt really good about getting this Ferrari, and I, pictured it in my head, and I had all the visualizations going on, I had the color of the car, and I could feel myself driving on the road with it. You know what's gonna happen? I'm not gonna sit there and continue to eat Cheetos. I'm gonna start to get inspired. My brain is gonna start firing a variety of ways. And then you kind of let it go, you let it off. And then all of a sudden, ideas are going to start popping in your head. Wow, I could do this to get some money. I could do this various other crazy, weird jobs to get some money. And then you're going to be inspired. I think that's probably one of the most powerful ideas behind the law of attraction. You take out that whole universe gives you everything you want mentality, and it just teaches you to feel good. It says, look, this is how you feel good about things. When something pops up in your life that you're not happy about, this is how to deal with it. Mentally, here is a path to making yourself feel better. You don't need to pray to God or Allah or anything like that. And I think that's really powerful. And I think you can actually apply that to any type of religion that you believe in. But I'm not, it's such a cult. I'm sitting here almost advocating for The Secret. Man, that shit, you gotta be careful. That shit can be super damaging to your psyche. And I don't, you gotta be careful with that. So, that in a nutshell is what I believe in. I believe in the power of your mind, filled with the appropriate amount of action. I believe in the connection between your mind and your body. I have Buddhist tendencies in the fact that I think when you die, you go to a place called bliss. I believe in reincarnation. I believe in that. I'm not a hippie. I don't think that you should go through life not having a fun, awesome time. If you have the capabilities to become super rich, if you have the capabilities to just become larger than life, then go for it, man. Have a fucking awesome time. You know what I'm saying? But the real question is, what are you going to do with that money and that power once you get a hold of it? You going to try and make other people's lives better? Or are you just going to try and buy a bigger house? I think those are really important questions, and I think those are questions that religion can really solve. That's all it is, man. Religion, when you take a huge step back, religion's just an operating system for your mind. And for one person to say, I have all the answers and I know what the one truth is, you're full of shit. We can only account for 5% of the universe right now. We only understand 5% of what's out there. That means there is 95% of shit that we don't even know exists. We don't even know what it does. We barely have a concept of if the Big Bang really happened or not. So, you know, to entertain the idea that you understand everything. I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. At the end of the day, you know, makes you a better person, cool. You end up hurting other people because of what you believe in, you gotta reevaluate that shit, my man. But, again, I think it's really tough for me to say I have all the answers. I don't know shit. For all I know, we could be a computer game simulation that was created by an intelligent species that was way more advanced than us, and we're just, you know, simulations of that. And, you know, one day they'll turn off the computer and that's it. We're done. No way for me to know. No way for you to know either. So who the fuck knows? Best thing for me is to live my life, be happy, try and help out other people, make some, you know, make a good living along the way and help out as many people as possible. So, again, guys, that's what I believe in. If you want to share what you believe in, please do so, because that matters to me. And I want you guys to have a cool discussion, and let's get to the bottom of some shit. And who knows, maybe, you know, one of you guys will end up having a really deep discussion with another person. Maybe we can get to see what's up. And it's always cool to see, you know, a large group of people having a really awesome conversation together where they're not assholes. I hope that's possible. I'm kind of tossing a bone in the dark right now just to see what's up. Anyways, I'm done talking. Start typing. Have a good day, guys. And you know what? Have a good fucking life along with it. Alright, take it easy. Peace.